Hello, it's Ryan here, and welcome all, and thank you for watching my rethink and develop 100 days self-created um, internship. R&D 100 days starts with rethinking followed by development. Today is day 12, the second week of develop, and I will talk about um, developing an idea for the internship issue that I brought up yesterday and before. Um, so it's day 12 and today is the 1st of June. So happy June, everyone. So the issue that I brought up yesterday was the problem with the inheritance, right? I believe that everyone has a responsibility to bring the best methods and best results for their generation. That way, every generation can have the inheritance from the older generation, the people with experience, right? The elders. I spoke on the importance of inheritance in the previous video yesterday, right? Um, One major result of successful um, inheritance is that you can build up the most basic foundation of your moral system. If you don't have a foundation, then you're gonna shake. Not just you will shake, but your family, your society, the community, the whole country, the whole world will shake. Right? We think we're entitled because we know better, because we think we have a sense of justice. We have a sense of more justice than than um than our elders do, right? But I don't think so, because the only person that is most fair is God. God did not say that life is going to be fair. So if we spend our time talking about fairness and justice, then that will actually regress us. It will actually be a step backwards. So that's that. So we think we can loot or be just disrespectful and throw out tradition. That is an example of shaking, and to avoid that, we need a moral basic foundation, and to get that, we need to learn inheritance and um get in, get inheritance. So here's where I introduce my idea to develop. My idea is to create the best road in the next generation. Be responsible. Bring the best road, the best method for the next generation. I will take the place form of a platform or a style, right? Or something that you can show. Okay? It's a place where people are interested, where people want to learn. It is a platform for inheritance. And its name is called Bring. Bring. What are the methods of Bring? How? The purpose is to let people with experience now to lead the current and new generation of youth and children. It can be as simple as a TED Talk, for example. You bring someone in to the school just to talk, to get the idea rolling, to get the water surface broken into, right? We hope that leading into that, um, they can let people, they can let the youth and the next generation learn and work from them. Join their works and experience in their fields, right? Their expert fields from their experience. It can be anything. It can be from research to food, culinary, right? Culture, whatever, right? And you can let the youth try their hand on it, Um, for example, I learned a lot of the experience from the Taiwanese restaurateur's house the past week, right? And you get a lot of experience, and that is just the very, very surface level, right? But now we want to take that one step more, right? So, for example, the Chinese restaurateur, he would be like one of the Bring fellowship leaders, leading the next and younger generation. Okay, they can let the youth learn and work from them, right? And as they learn and work, the most important part is that the older folks, the people who are leading, they can go on to evaluate the ideas of the youth, right? And at the same time, we can let many people and nonprofits and the NGOs, right, come and help these youth and their mentors to achieve their goals and fulfill dreams and to create a better society, right? Get the investment, for example, the investment from the NGOs and funds and all that, right? The other goal is that we can let the kids and next generation connect with real life, because that is a connection that never stops, right? At the same time, what they're working on, it can let the current leading industries, the investors, funds, to support them, sponsor them, and help them um, discover new projects, right? At the same time, these experienced business owners, right, the elders can develop through that as well. Make sure that all the work and craft that they spend their heart so much on will never go away. It will continue to be the basis of the foundation of the new and younger generation and society to come. At the same time, these experienced um, business owners can develop through this. Okay. Now they are guaranteed to have people that carry on their art and their craft, right? These are new blood, right? I was saying new blood that can develop all the industries, especially these smaller ones. They can bring new investments and ideas, right? Currently, it's very rare, it's very small to find people leading people, right? And where does that happen? From people outside of your culture, from YouTube and stuff. Because even the same family, the important culture, they might not be there as well, right? And I can't just go on YouTube and all the time, right? Because that's just virtual life, right? Even if I pretend as hard as possible with VR or augmented reality, right? There's always very big swaths of difference, and you can't learn from that, right? That's just fooling around, right? Um, and so the new generation, right? They think they're free by being so liberal and freedom, but when no one brings you, when you're free from your roots, are you really free? Because then you're just going to struggle to survive, right? So if you think of this way, freedom is very limiting in this aspect. True freedom comes from the freedom to grow in your inheritance and your culture in this world and having a solid foundation. Because with a solid foundation and cornerstone, then you can have true freedom, you can have a moral foundation. And thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.